Cooper Island, British Virgin Islands, this was the view as we got started for the morning hours. As you can see, decent sunshine here across the region. I've seen a little bit more in the way of some cloud cover, a couple of rain showers, but for the most part, won't be seeing too much in the way of active weather over these next few days. We do have a small craft advisory off to our north. You can see that with the pink shading further off to the east as well, and that's where we are seeing some choppy waters. So keep that in mind, doing any venturing out a little further away from the water's edge. Expect to see a little bit more in the way of some wave action. Satellite across the Caribbean, relatively quiet. As you can see, our trough of low pressure well off to the north. We're seeing some kind of easterly flow here throughout the open waters of the Atlantic, kicking up a little bit of some moisture, pushing into those lesser Antilles. Much of the west, though, looking dry. Nicaragua out through Belize, even the greater Antilles, likely seeing sunshine. You can see our steering flow here, still with that high pressure in place, remains clockwise, and that will keep us pretty much locked in the sunshine. You can see as we head for our 12:30 p.m. time frame Saturday, a few of those showers down to the south, but we'll squeak in more sunshine heading for the afternoon. We're off to the races with that sunshine heading for Sunday into early next week. You can see another frontal system, that trough, trying to swing further and further southward, but really won't be gaining much steam in doing that, and just kind of staying put, providing more showers to the far northern reaches of the Bahamas, as well as places such as southern Florida. Even the Cuba area could see a little bit more in the way of some showers there, but much of our region likely staying dry. Here's our Friday night. As you can see, we're still seeing the cloud cover, maybe an early shower Saturday, but as we head for Saturday afternoon, that's when we work out into the clearing. 6 p.m. looking good right before that sun goes on down. Futurecast rainfall amounts, a few spots of some green showing up, so maybe a quarter of an inch of rain, if that. Not really expecting much here in terms of that total rainfall. Winds coming from the east are typical easterly winds, but we're back to the blue opposed to the green and the yellow like we have been seeing. So no more of those high surf advisories. Not expecting quite as much in the way of that wind, but it does pick up a little bit Sunday morning, further off down to the south. But it does look like we'll see, for the majority, improving conditions throughout the weekend. As we head into our Sunday, you can see those winds a little bit elevated and creating a little more chop on the water, but not really expecting a whole lot. Monday, a bit of a different story. We do see those easterly winds crank up a touch more to start off next week. Right to our Saturday forecast, mostly sunny, 83, 85 degrees, so a little bit cooler than what we have been seeing. I do think the best chance for pure sunshine, that'll come as we head into the afternoon. Right to our 5-day forecast, mix of sun and clouds Saturday, but Sunday breaking into that sunshine. We're keeping that trend going as we head into next week. Mid-80s, a common theme for those high temperatures. Tad bit cooler here through the weekend. Not too cool, so you can't get outside and enjoy it, but I think we'll be up towards 86 Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. Low temperature steady near 74, of course, a little bit warmer as we head into the afternoon hours for those inland locations. A little bit cooler, of course, for those inland spots through the overnights, but not a bad weekend in store.
No, not at all.